Hello, my croutons, and welcome back. And right as the epic song ends, the stream starts. Sorry for being a little bit late, but today we're here checking out NECRONOMICAT, which has an epic rap song in the title screen that I've been enjoying listening to while getting things set up. But it will also make commentary on the start here a little bit tough, so I'm going to turn it down and really quiet for you guys just for the start here so we can actually get things going. So the reason there was a slight delay on the stream, I was trying to find a controller that would work with the game, because the dev thinks that controllers will look nice, will play nicer with it, but I couldn't find one that works. So we're gonna just play with keyboard and mouse and hope that it's awesome. Okay, I gotta turn my audio off too. It is literally, I think it's a cool song, but it is literally impossible for me to focus on what I'm talking about right now with this rap song. Okay. And my YouTube stream is also completely frozen, so we're having an epic start to this live stream. I'm excited to check this one out. This is the first time in a long time I've done like a secondary follow-up live stream for a game that I've played. Normally it's a one and done deal. But anyways, hopefully stream is working on your guys' end. I'm going to just go ahead and assume that it is and get moving on things. So today we're checking out not Lovecraft's cat, NECRONOMICAT. I'm going to accidentally call it the old name like a million times during the live stream. It's inevitable. But I'll do my best to remember the renaming. I think the name change to NECRONOMICAT was done because of Steam discoverability purposes, which was probably a smart call. I'm not sure, but let's look at the Steam store page while we're on the topic. So this game has undergone a massive amount of changes since we last played it on stream, like full new 3D perspective, a bunch of new character sprite artwork done by Kokodayo, who's a member in the Discord server. And it looks like an entirely new experience. I mean, there's the bones of what we played last time, but mostly a whole new experience. So I'm excited to check it out. Lovecraft's cat did have a good ring to it. You're right, Toadwart, but I think NECRONOMICAT's probably more marketable. The face cam's lagging. My stream display, like to show me what I'm streaming to you guys, is also just not working. So YouTube is having a rough time right now. Hold on, let's go over here. Actually, let's attempt another reset of it. I apologize. We'll keep the stream going a little bit longer, but this tends to happen, doesn't it? I swear, YouTube gets worse and worse every day. Come on, YouTube. All right. We're going for a 2-hour stream today, but I'm going to have it go a little bit longer than that because of these issues we've had at the start here, which I apologize for, by the way. All right, let's get back onto the Steam store page, and I'll just go this stream without my YouTube overlay or feed, so I have no idea what I'm streaming to you guys, so hopefully nothing suspicious comes up from my desktop from videos I'm working on. Don't look into that statement too hard. This game has a cool narrated trailer on the Steam page, which I will also mute and click through. I like when games like take a chance and do something different and new, and so like this trailer here is totally unusual for just a game period, especially an RPG Maker game, using PNG graphics, doing all of these different cinematic shots. It looks more like a funny YouTube video. And honestly, I think that will probably convert better because it's in line with the themes of the game. This is more of a silly adventure game. There's some dark undertones, of course, but it's a comedy game, first and foremost. There's 2 different trailers stylized like this. I think it's cool. I'm curious to hear how it converts. But it's similar to what I did for my game, Amy, where I just sat down in front of the camera and was talking like it was a YouTube video in my game's trailer, and that seemed to do pretty well. And that is now enough talking about this. We'll do a quick plug of if you would like your game featured on the buggiest live streams known to man, head on over to ToastyTime.video, click Work With Me, and fill out First Impressions live stream if you want it featured in a live stream. Hopefully it'll be less buggy for you, and hopefully the bugginess has stopped slightly now. Anyways, let me try and get the audio back, and then we'll get off of this title screen. It's a cool title screen. I like the rap song, but it is very hard to do commentary and focus on anything while it's going. All right. Okay. We also have a cool cursor effect whenever I click, and the controls are different. It's not enter, it's not Q, it's not E. What's the click button? Ah, it's Z. Why is it Z? I don't know. Can we change it? There we go. Nope. Oh, Lord. Okay. Q here. Using WASD and then Z as the enter button is a bit odd, but I also get it. It's more optimized for arrow keys. Oh, here we go. So let's change it to enter. Okay. E. All right. So now an escape is not the exit button. How do I go back? There's no button now for cancel in menu. Okay. Let's make that one F. Cool. Undefined is exit. Yeah, so there's no way to exit the game. Hey, that's one way to improve gamer retention rates. It's just make them unable to exit your game. Let's look at the credits. Solo dev, Mr. Dapperton, the best dev of all time. Of all fucking time, actually. I mean, this is Dapperton's, like, branding, basically. He just goes for the egotistical approach, which maybe he's appealing to some people. It's definitely a turnoff to other people, but it's good to have a consistent brand image, I suppose. It's better than having absolutely no brand image whatsoever, I think. All right. There's the credits. And F out. Okay. And then E in new adventure.
You are Lovecraft's cat. You were abused. You were cursed with an unforgivable moniker. He named you. What manner of
Oh my
is this
God!
Lovecraft? What could he possibly have been thinking?
That was an awesome opening cinematic. All of the PNGs were a little bit like blurry because they were blown up so big, but that was a funny opening sequence, and I think that there's a lot more of that in the game, so I like that stuff. It'd be cool if you could have like higher res artwork in it, but it's cool and it's funny and it fits the themes of the game. All right, now I'm gonna stop being so. And the webcam is broken again. Oh my God. YouTube, let me stream Lovecraft's cat's name to the world. I swear, it's not demonetizable. I like the crunchiness. I think it works for it. Let's do a poll. There you go. You brought it to mind, Toadwort. Let's do a poll on it. Do you like the crunchy pixelated cutscene art? Because I think you have a point that if the game sticks to a particular kind of theming, like this is the art style, this is the vibe that we're going for in the art style, that's probably fine. But I think for most cases, people would prefer HD artwork. Would you play Lona RPG if it became 3D, or Lola RPG? I don't know if that's a different game. I've already played Lona RPG. There's a video on my channel for it. If it became 3D, I'd probably check it out. That'd be kind of funny. Also, I forgot to. Let me real quick. Thank you, everybody who's here. Lord Peepee. That's a beautiful name. Toadwort Studios. Wrath of Woods. Some Randev. Marquis of Labyrinth. Veroclaw. Electric 76. Some Randev. The Realtron. Amaiguri. Black Jacket Boys. And Mr. Dapperton, the developer. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We're going to go for about 2 hours, but we might go a little bit longer because of the incessant stream issues. Also, the cursor, look at that. I can see my own cursor and the custom cursor behind it. I don't know what's going on there. All right, you are H.P. Lovecraft's cat. It's the year 1915. The following is what unfolds. Do you guys hear the footstep sounds? They are glorious. Also, this 3D effect is really cool. I wonder if it'll get, like, annoying, like, because I can't see myself when I'm here, or if that's ever going to crop up as an issue in the game later. Right now, this looks really cool, and it's a damn unique visual. Wait, can I go this way? Cannot go that way. Necronomicon? NECRONOMICAT? This is still RPG Maker. It's a 3D plugin. It might be MV3D. I think that's the most popular 3D plugin. I'm not sure what Dapperton does. I think it's definitely a visual upgrade from the last version we played. But also so it looks like a lot of people really like the crunchy, pixelated cutscene artwork aesthetic. So we'll go off of that. It's not my cup of tea. I'm glad people like it though. So we will roll with the opinion of the masses. This window box art is in that same aesthetic vein. So you've got good artistic cohesion so far. So props to you for that. That looks nice. The Necronomicon's pages are stuck together. What does this mean? Must investigate further. Howard, you reek of liquor again. Hey, censored. Never fails to tickle. Tickle me? This guy is so chud coded. This guy is such right-wing grifter chud based. Actually, type 7 for that, chat. I seriously can't believe you named me the slur. That's a horrible name to give someone. Not my responsibility, as it was the doings of another family member, but it was just so amusing, that one couldn't help but carry it on. So someone else named me that and not him? Is the official in-game lore? A perfect giggle at the expense of my little midnight Ecor Puss Puss. What the heck does that mean? Ecor? I've never even seen that word before. Why does the wording not go until the end of the box? Yeah, I'm assuming it was just such a long text string that it bled in between two boxes. But it would be cooler if the text actually extended across the entire window. I'm not sure what's going there. God, blood, Ecor. Oh, is that a real thing? Icor? Icor, God, blood? Oh, that's a real thing. It's a Greek... What is this? It's a Greek ethereal fluid that makes up the blood of the gods. Okay. I don't know enough about Lovecraft lore, I guess, to pick up on all the words. But cool, that's a real thing. We'll call it Icor. Sorry, I'll stop annoying you guys. Ecor. Ecor, you can't make me stop. Donate to make me stop. Just kidding. Icor. Despicable. The idea that you've never relented. Your malice is palpable and without end. Listen, you little censored. With that low-born ebon fur, you were destined for mischief. You know what this guy reminds me of? This guy reminds me of, what's his name? It's like Musclehead from Disco Elysium, where he is super well-educated in his particular branch of racism. That's what Lovecraft's character is reminding me of right now. Like, he is an ultra-educated super racist. Yeah, based? Red-pilled? Okay, sorry. You're a fiend, Howard Lovecraft. Do you fear any depravity? There's no terror on earth that keeps me awake, my son. But for your lineage, that unbreakable endurance, perhaps this I fear. This is so, what's it called? Slam poetry core writing right now. All I do is I put TikTok terminology on all the games that I play. This is slop! This is TikTok coded! This is... I got it. I guess this was never a highbrow review channel, though. My creations eat stars. Yog Sothoth's gates hold no mortal terror. Also predictable and banishable. Well, with well-chosen words. So there's a lot of proper nouns going on, and I imagine that's, like, instantly understood for some of you that know a lot of Lovecraft. I don't. So the question then is, why would I be playing this game if I don't know a lot of Lovecraft? Well, it's been rebranded to NECRONOMICAT, so you might get a wider audience now that it's not just Lovecraft's cat, and then they'll come in and they'll say, what the actual hell is this guy yapping about? I don't know any of these words, and then they might bounce. So hopefully some of these words are like, they're explained a little bit in the game. We'll see. Whips, chains, mobs, laws, slurs, and yet you people live on. One day you may even thrive. I gave you that name to crush and break you, boy. Instead, I'm rewarded with a truculent, unbending ass with a grudge that may outlive the stars. That stubborn beast flesh yet rebels. You know I'm a cat, right? But I'll say it. We shall overcome, and you're no father of mine. Okay, so either the cat is schizophrenic or the cat knows that I'm here. Or that I'm controlling him. Oh, you're right, Toadwort. There did used to be a weird flickering visual effect on the game. I wonder if that's enableable in the options. I'll look at it. But yes, it's a lot easier to look at the game right now. And the writing is more dramatic, with gravitas, even if it's a bit unintelligible for someone who doesn't know Lovecraft. I can still get the gist of it, I suppose, but I'm missing some of the maybe deeper meanings of it. I remember seeing someone get really pissed on Reddit about the whole joke around the cat's name. Yeah, this game is not conducive to Reddit promotion. Reddit has a particular audience, and it's a great place to promote games. You can get a wide audience there, but I don't see this game ever being particularly beloved on Reddit. Although it did get some traction, I think. Call me what you want. Defy me, perhaps yet defeat me. Defy me, perhaps yet defeat me. Whatever, run along then. The stars clearly aren't listening today. You're goddamn right I'll run along with this motherfucking Necronomicon. That rhymed. I'll run along with this Necronomicon. No? Am I tweaking? Potentially. You need to have a high IQ to understand Necronomicat. This is the Rick and Morty of video games. Is that an outdated reference? It might be. Klaatu Barada Nikto. Okay, we gotta have Google on set. I gotta get ChatGPT on standby to help me understand this game. I'll make a LinkedIn post about how ChatGPT is up to my game reviewing workflow. What does this mean? Okay, this is a phrase that originated in The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951 science fiction film. The humanoid alien protagonist of the film says that if any harm befalls the human, she must say the phrase to the robot Gort. I'm not really sure what it means. But I guess it's like in case of danger, you say this. Okay, there you go. Now we all know what's going on in Necronomicat. No! Yeah, that's probably fine. Police sirens? You fool! Eldritch terrors have been unleashed throughout time and space. Bad kitty. I think it's really cute that despite his intense racism and his name that he's given me, he just says bad kitty, like a normal cat owner guy. It's cute. I'm liking the writing. What's one monster-filled timeline or 10? 50? Is this you just being angry, or is this objective? So wait, did he summon the... I thought I summoned the Eldritch Terrors. Is this objectively bad? Objectively... Oh, okay. So the cat doesn't understand the consequences of his actions. He is just a cat, after all. You must atone. Lives are at stake. Lives of people not involved with a petty squabble over feline nomenclature. It would be cool if there was a... Was there a music change when you opened the portal? I don't think there was. It'd be cool if there is. Okay, fair, but we have unfinished business, and I'll be gunning for you. Okay, so the basic setup is Cat's pissed that he named us Lovecraft. He named us, well, you know. And so we were going to try and defeat him. So we get the Necronomicon to try and defeat him and accidentally summon a lot of monsters. And I get all of that from this opening sequence, and it is a hell of a lot better than it is right now. But it would be super cool if you even up the stakes more with, like, some music changes, some screen-shaking effects, some, like, Lovecraft jumps, and there's, like, a different sprite of him going, oh no! You know? Just... And that's all the little, like, you've already done a ton of polishing on this game, and this is a way better opening cutscene, but there's still ways to push it more, if you're inclined to keep spending endless amounts of time on your game, like all hobbyist indie devs are who endlessly tinker and never release anything. Quit yapping it. Thanks, Lovecraft, I'm sorry. We'll play the game now. Okay, time to go get the... You're supporting the stereotypes. Damn, Lovecraft, super racist. Keep talking, old man. When I come back, guns will blaze at your face with the bullets. The fur flies. Okay, I'm done. All right, off to get some guns from the future to kill Lovecraft.
Vengeance shall be yours. You shall travel through time and stack fat cash.
Yeah, fat cash!
Utilize these fat stacks and get you a cat to vanquish this foul abomination once and for all.
I really love that. That was the best cutscene so far. That was better than the opening cutscene. I like the narration. I like those visuals. That was really cool. Okay. And that one especially, the like pixelated crunchy visuals really were endearing and charming. That was awesome. This is the kind of like, this is what makes an indie game unique and stand out. You're doing weirdo shit that nobody else does. That's what I love to see. That was cool. Okay. It looks like old Howard was right. It looks like 2 uses of the it looks like right after the other. That's a minor nitpick, but I don't like how that reads. It looks like they're at times and space. Eldritch terrors have been... You might want to revisit this one. Let's go over how you fight them in this handy-dandy mid-time travel tutorial. So is this the narrator now speaking to me? Kill this ghouling and pay close attention what this particular battle teaches you. Do not skip tutorial messages. Okay, damn. The dev knows that I'm a bad guy, a bad gamer, and I'll skip him. I'm going to skip him, though. Bye. Oh, dang it. Okay, good deving. I can't just run away from him. Alright, we'll fight him. Lovecraft's shameful pet, doomed to be remembered only in ridicule. The battle transition was cool. Like, some of the tiles, like, stuck on the map, and then some of the other ones went up to me, and it created a really interesting visual. Regular attack does low damage, but actually earns TP. This TP can be used to do a special move, which are powerful. Look at this crazy battle back! And the battle sprites look so much better than they did before. Wow, this is really fantastic. You put a lot of work into this. Wow, okay. Try attack now. You've gained the mentioned TP. Do a special attack later. Watch your TP meter go up as you attack. There you go, the American flag. Wow. What a true patriot here. I also like how you're using some, like, all caps letters to put emphasis. A lot of games don't use all caps, or they try to stick too much to, like, and I struggle with this in Grimdelve too. I try to stick too much to, like, this is how people talk, and it can get a little robotic at times, but yours is a very fluid way of speaking. It reads more like I'm reading, like, text messages from a friend, which is fine for the informal style of this game, and it, you know, it might not work in my game Grimdelve, but it works great here. Did I have to mention the name of my game being Grimdelve multiple times? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, a cool cursor. But also a different cursor from the one is on my cursor. So now we've got double cursor situation. Oh, I agree. Also, I forgot that last time we played it, it was, there was AI art in the game. Yeah, this is a lot more polished now. Look at that. I've actually seen that being used a lot more. A lot of people use AI art as placeholders. I still think if your game releases, the state it releases in is the kind of state it gets remembered for. And so it's better to release with it. Like, if Lovecraft's, sorry, Necronomicon had released in this state, it probably would have performed a bit better. Alright. Anyways. It's cool, and I appreciate the commitment to it. The tutorial gooning. That's the best tutorial. All the adult RPG Maker games I play need a gooning tutorial at the start. So ordinary attack is absolutely your weakest move, but it at least gives you TP. Okay. Charge gives me more stuff, but does no damage. It does seem like charge is a lot better than attack, then. So HP, regen, TP, and magic points. Specials give no TP, but they do better damage. Okay. Unique combat system, too, and it's very easily readable with the turn order over here. Alright, let's try this. Speak to their manager? Alright, let's speak to their manager. Oh, and a cute little cat playing with yarn animation. Oh, that was awesome. This does double damage and sacrifices 10 of our HP. Well, we got a lot of HP to spare, so let's do that. Especially while his defense is down. Oh, we still do really low damage. Okay, see the pics on right of battle screen. Pictures are of enemies and players, and that probably doesn't need to be explained. This can be, though. You increase your amount of turns, being able to go twice, sometimes 3 times before the enemy goes once by increasing the agility stat. That seems like a good stat, then. Duh, that's kind of basic RPG Maker turn-based stuff, but I guess it's good to teach some people about agility's usefulness. You probably don't need to explain the turn order, but also, you know, new beginner players, whatever, maybe it's worth mentioning, but I'd probably put it at the start of the fight. Hey, DarkSun273, welcome to the stream. Oh, and hi, Ground Spices, Vodka Titans, Pocket Lint Games, D-Thanner. I want to make sure I get everybody's names. Yeah. Came out of stream, and the first thing I heard was gooning. That's pretty standard stuff here. Let's try slow down skills like tickle their pickle. Okay, so tickling their pickle slows them down. That's pretty appropriate. Oh, all right, so agility is a very important thing. If any of this was confusing, you can come back through a menu anytime by selecting tutorial on your phone. Nice, I appreciate that. Okay, that's what happens a lot in the game. They give me an onboarding tutorial, then I forget it halfway through. I appreciate that. I can get back to it at any time. Oh, camera's frozen? Sorry, guys. What is happening with my freaking camera today? I think YouTube's trying to nuke Lovecraft's cat. It's got an agenda. Woke is canceling NECRONOMICAT? Hey, Plague Doctor, welcome to stream. Yeah, the devs put in a lot of work on this game. Oh, okay. I appreciate not having to go through that whole fight. He did have a long health bar. That was really well... That was a great, well-optimized tutorial fight. Nice job.
Demon thrusted himself violently through the broken passage, penetrated the verb, but giving the border of time and space, and so passed, naked and alone, into the cold, indifferent, inky blackness of modernity. Knew what must be done, educate himself, and master the combat arts by combating stuff and things. Taking to heart these combat arts, and honing them to the finest edge, never skipping all day, leveling up his mad skills, and most of all, get gat, stack cash, tap ass, and shit in a box occasionally. So get grinding.
The font is hard to read, but it kind of fits the aesthetic and vibe of the game, though. Now, I need to know, type 7 if you thought that the moaning was a part of the cutscene, because that was not, it was me. I want to see, I don't know if I got anybody with it, but anyways. That was also a cool cutscene. There wasn't a lot going on with it besides the cool text effects. Okay, I did get some people. There wasn't a lot going on with it besides the cool text effects, but they were cool text effects, and I like it. It differentiates the game. It sets the scene. So now I'm not just aimlessly battling people and whatever, and that was cool. Maybe a slightly more readable font, but maybe just have the O's and the A's, like, and the P's have holes in them so I can tell what it is instead of it just kind of looking like a blob. Because I like the aesthetic you're going for and the consistent visuals, but also accessibility is still something to consider even when you're trying to be creative and do unique things, because you want your game to be approachable to a lot of people. Anyways, you didn't land at a gun store like you wanted. Oh, dang it. What's even the point of being here? Behind a gas station, though. Okay, never mind. We might have not landed at a gun store, but we did land in Fence City, so that's a good second place. This looks like the Shah's tent or something. Like, this is a fancy tent. Necronomicon begins speaking to you. You need enough power to kill Lovecraft. You gain power, money, and loot by defeating bosses. Alright. So I assume it's a similar combat loop, like we go through a little dungeon and beat a boss and then come back through it and woo, 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 woo. Alright, like that. That new path would lead... Yep, okay. Seems like it. Alright. And it gives you some direction on where you're supposed to go. Okay, go to beat the first boss, Shogoth, in this area, and then you can go here. Nice, okay, I appreciate all the tutorials you got going on. All this does is tell me to talk to the book on the table. Oh, and then it started talking to me. I didn't even click on it. I like the text display sound effects too, by the way. You've got a lot of good sound design going on. Starter gold. That's a full heal. What is this goo on the bed? Do I want to know? Maybe I don't. Let's get out of here. Alright, hold on. I wanted to check the... Whoa, okay, custom menu screen. Oh my god, look at this buff, beautiful boy here. This is what I look like in real life, by the way. The face cam you see on the live stream is actually just a deep fake. Okay, so let's look at settings. Oh, you've like... This is a fully custom done menu screen. This is really cool. But these are the only settings I have access to in the game, I guess. Is there more? No? I can save from here. Necronomicon. That's like a bestiary. Nothing in the gallery. Messages? Who is this? I don't like unknown numbers. Howard Lovecraft? This is a cool sequence. Wow. No, I mean, I wish I was. I heard that guy. He's really cool. Has a great personality. I heard he's well endowed. Look at this. This is some cool, like, extra little... Oh, it was him. Okay, you got me. You are lucky I got the good cellular service, and I can still reach you. You know, the kind that is capable of time travel, spared no expense. Dude, I literally stole the Necronomicon to kill you. Why are you texting me right now? It's not your fault. You're just being a censored because you stole my shit. Kindly return it and stop acting like a woman on her period. Holy shit, Lovecraft. You stop by and get those really good tacos exclusively in the future. I may forgive you. This is a cool, like, side little dialogue that you get just to make you hate him more. Like, you've done a great job at making me really fucking hate Lovecraft. Now, the comedy might not appeal to everybody, but it's definitely got its particular flavor, and it's like, this is what it is, right? And that appeals to a specific audience. And I appreciate that more, almost, than trying to go for a wide berth and then not catching anybody, right? And at the very least, even if this isn't funny to you, it characterizes Lovecraft, makes him seem worse, which is good. All right. Skill tree. Wow, I think this is new. I don't remember this being in here. Mind fart? What? Bestows windy fart damage for 5 turns. Definitely a particular brand of the comedy. Yeah, I don't see any way to change any visual settings or anything from the phone, so we're gonna just live with this as it is. Alright. Alright. Puss, stay, want to buy some crack? Sure. Oh my god, look at all these new windows. Okay, it's a little bit hard to read everything here. Magic Wata restores MP by 400 points. Restores HP and MP, cures poison or paralysis. And then crack is a... Okay, we should probably buy that. I want at least 1 revive, just in case. You never know. It's a cool pop-up visual. Okay, let's eat the goo. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have eaten the goo. Ooh, and a deagle. So I go here to equip. Optimize. All right, now we got a deagle, okay? The 3D effect is pretty damn cool. Wow, it makes the trucks look a little bit wonky, though. Coming up on top of the gas station. I definitely prefer the visuals now to how they were. If anyone's curious, the old stream was under Lovecraft's Cat, but you should look into it. You just see the differences. It's pretty cool and almost aspirational for what, you know, you can do if you put effort in and you just stick with it and how far you can come. These are all electric cars. They have a really quiet hum when they go by. So is this like a Frogger section? What is this? Let's try it. Oh, no, okay. Oh, it is. Like Crossy Road maybe is some more modern example for any Gen Zers watching. Actually, I'm sure younger kids still know Frogger. Okay, well, most of the stuff looks 3D. However, this is not 3D. This is painted onto the floor. Any other loot? Yeah, some things look a little bit flat, but for the most part, it's a cool 3D effect. All right, what's up here then? This area might have not been finished development. This might still be a work in progress area. I feel like I'm in a pop-up picture book right now, but it hasn't popped up yet. Huh. I'm going to just assume this is still in development. That's a really ominous dark shadow that appears when I walk in this direction. I don't have vision. Alright. Alright, well that pop-up was different from the last beer pop-up. I think I'd prefer if they were consistent pop-ups. Oh, and I randomly found a bunch of gold in the corner. I like that! That's cool! Have some hidden secrets behind the pop-up, the walls where you can't see anything. There's another one! Nice! I like that. That's cool. If you kill a boss and it showed you a movie, that means you unlocked it here. Watch movies here as a reward for doing a good job. Oh, okay, so this is where I can see the cool cinematics. And then Lovecraft's the final boss over there. Well, this is an interesting area. Okay. Is my cam frozen again? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Why is this stream cursed? Okay, I'm back now. Sorry guys, bear with me. YouTube does not like NECRONOMICAT. Oh, that's true, you're right. I didn't even notice it. The NPC art doesn't have that same, like, PNG pixelated look. It's tough. You've got a smorgasbord of art styles here, and for the most part, they're pretty consistent, impressively. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably so many NPCs, and you've done so many changes in the game, it's hard to remember what everything needs changing and comparing. I have to move my body for it to move in the camera? Well, too bad I'm a skinwalker. I don't understand why when I click it the first time, it immediately goes into a "this chest is empty" text. Oh, maybe the chest opens when I run into it, and then I'm still pressing interact, and then it, like, double opens. Well, let's fight this guy. Oh no, a black cat. You're not cursed, are you? What's your name, little man? Censored. Wow, wow, wow. You can't just drop a bomb like that on me. Hey man, I'll help you kill Lovecraft's monstrosities. Oh, well, he was pretty chill. He seemed like he was really offended, but actually he's kind of chudcore. Oh my god, there's two of him. He's duplicated. I'm not little, okay? I'm average. Well, almost average. Hey, dynamite comes in small packages. Whatever you say, censored. Okay. Maybe wait to add him to the party until after that dialogue ends. Alright. What about this guy? What is going on with some of these artwork? Like, look at this. This guy has, like, a compressed, realistic-looking face. Like, in comparison to this guy having no face. And then up here, it's got this artwork, whereas this guy had a totally different art style. We do have a lot of conflicting stuff going on. Hey, Dr. Dacky Oso, thanks for the $5. Yeehaw. Yeehaw is very accurate for the level of, like, First Amendment, Second Amendment. Oh my god, I'm literally American. I forgot which is the right to bear arms. Second Amendment. American, yeah, supremacy here. Have you ever noticed that nobody ever recommends a Lovecraft book or story to read? Yeah, I've seen more recommended, like, the games and movies that have come from his books, but I don't know, I always hear Shadow over Innsmouth is good. I haven't read it yet. Since I have studied them for years, I know all... Oh, this guy's a big Lovecraft's fan. Exploiting an enemy's weaknesses doubles damage. Bosses especially, you're best taking advantage of this. Where are you going? Suburbs is the first area. They're weak to ice and water. Okay, so we've got to get ice and water then. No, that seems pretty self-explanatory. Alright, cool. Oh, there's jumping! If you press shift, it jumps. Okay. Shadow over Innsmouth is good. Is it worth reading, or is it just worth watching, like, the movies and... Oh, God, the fucking rap song again. I like the rap song, I just can't focus. Also, what is happening to the counter here? Oh, hi, censored. Oh, hey, how'd you know my name? Your name? Bro. He was just racist! Chat, type 7 if you are literally goofily giggling and you fell on your big booty and you're laughing around jiggling everywhere. Because I am spiritually right now. Welcome to Boomer Blaster's gas station, where you can purchase big sips and American-made firearms. Based fucking convenience store here. By the way, I hope it's not too distracting, the rap song in the background. I'm curious what you guys think about it. I think it's certainly distracting for, like, live streamers and content creators, so you're going to lose some of them by having this kind of music in your game. But I think for the casual player, it's kind of cool and different and fun. I'd like to buy a pistol, no background check, please. Sure thing, bud. Just a few questions first for the old formality. Are you a felon? Who isn't these days? Fair enough, buddy. We're all outlaws in this hellish dystopia, America. That's right, you gotta stick it to the man, and doing that, you gotta become a felon. Question 2, are you buying this for someone else? I assume none of the choices have any impact, but it's fun to pick a choice. I guess. Or you can just look at the choices and kind of have a little giggle at them. You go a little, aha, guffaw, and then you know, move on. Whatever. It doesn't, like, I'm not being misled to think that those choices have an impact, so I don't really care if they don't have an impact. What's your favorite founding father? All of them. Patriot Overload, I'm tearing up over here, I'll be honest with you. You passed with flying colors, and by colors I mean red, white, and blue. Here's a deagle, son, enjoy. That little gun ain't gonna be enough to kill Lovecraft. Might want to stay here a while and bulk up. Once you've taken out the lesser boss, you can go after the big cheese. Remember to equip the gun. I like how everyone's pretty chill with all the cosmic entities invading the world. Yeah? I guess it's just another day in modern America. Ah, God. Alright. Alright. So we can probably immediately, by the way, buy a... by the way, it's escape to enter the menu, but not escape to exit the menu, which is weird. We can probably immediately buy a better weapon. No, we cannot. We are not even close. Oh, wait. No, yeah, we're not even close. Wow. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Hold on. I'll go back. I see there's more stuff in there, but I need a break from the rap music. Okay. Let's get equipped. Let's equip the bum. Optimize it, and then optimize me. Okay. Actually... Blade of the Dragon. When did I even have that? Okay, so that's a regular deagle, and then this bum has... Also, oh no, he has a slightly better gun than me now. We can't have that. I get the best gun. I am censored. Okay, golden deagle. There we go. And then bum can have the shitty deagle. That's all them bums get. Shitty deagles. Alright. Save. There. And now we shall brave the rap song again. Let's get it. I agree, actually, with that suggestion, Ground Spices. It might be nice if the rap song wasn't so clear, and it sounded more like you were in a convenience store, and like it was coming from the speakers or something. And then it would probably also be a little less distracting. Also, a valid point, Toadwart, that it would be cool if the people that join your party have names, so you can have some attachment to them. But also, I don't think that you're really supposed to get an attachment to them. I think that they're kind of just supposed to be faceless followers. But we'll see as the game goes on. And by the way, that's a design decision. I always think it's cooler if, you know, you characterize a lot of people and you can go down side storylines. But the focus of the game is on Lovecraft's cat and his relationship with the father. And we don't have to get too distracted from that, I suppose. That's kind of up to you and where you want the game to go. I don't think every game needs a bunch of side quests. It also depends on how long you want it to be, and you don't want scope creep to happen, or, you know, so. Remember, you can equip 2 of these accessories per character. This is a random item shop. It resets each visit. Warning, weapons are a much better investment. Okay. I appreciate you telling me that. Don't waste your money on this. Oh. Okay, we gotta find puzzles. Also, our teammate is just getting absolutely decapitated by every single wall. Except for these ones where you have better collisions working. Like for this one, decapitation. It doesn't have to be side quests necessarily, maybe commentary from the party members. That'd be interesting. We'll see if it happens as the game progresses. And if it does, then yeah, probably giving them a name would be cool. Or letting you name them. You know? It might be a funny bit if Bum joins your party, and then, you know, he's a bum, he's on drugs or something, and he doesn't tell you his name, and so you just name him. I don't know. Maybe a little insensitive, but could be funny for the target audience. I don't know. You the janitor, the bathroom's out of toilet paper. Come get high with me, and I'll teach you everything I know, bruh. Alright. Hella chill. Agility gives you more turns. Do whatever you can to slow down opponents. It's the #1 strategy. Tickle their pickle. Okay, so I really need to get that skill. Okay, and just like that, we learn how to twist their dicks and tickle their pickle. Those sound like about the same thing, though. Yeah, we're best friends. Yeah, join us. Come on, let's go. Now, I'm curious what you guys think about this. Everyone who's joined our party They have names. Wait, they have names? Really? Maybe we'll learn their names as we play the game. And that our first assumption is that their name is Bum and Janitor, because they didn't give us their name yet. Dapperton, actually, that's kind of peak, if that is the truth. Like, we get into a later scene and they're like, my name's Steve. What? I thought your name was Bum. No, you just never asked. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about this. Every party member we've been able to recruit has the same style, and everybody else doesn't have that style. It makes it really clear and easy to tell who can join our party, which is, I guess, fine for, like, efficiency if you're trying to speedrun or whatever, or you don't care about other side interactions. And then plus they don't get lost in feeling like a random NPC. But also it's not a super consistent art style. You know, all of the humans look a bit different. So there's trade-offs, you know, 6 or 7 trade-offs. Hey Toast, been a while since I got a stream. Well, I'm glad to see you here, Diablo. Usually go to the gym time of this time of the morning. I'm trying to be like you. I gotta get in the gym more. You want some dope-ass threads. Warning, weapons are a much better investment. Okay. I do appreciate all of the assists there, so I don't get led astray and buy stuff that's not helpful. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide, is that something that you should, like, be optional and, like, are able to turn off or not? But I think it's fine to have that be there as a constant reminder of, you should buy the other stuff, guy. Especially for a game like this that's a little bit more arcadey in nature. What is up? I'm the tip guy. I give tips. Here's 2 important ones. Did you know the skill tree can be accessed through your phone? Yes, I did. Weapons are far more important than armor, accessories, or special elixirs. Okay, also, I guess you could just have this guy say it. What's my name? My name is Alright. The Shogath Ghoulings are nasty fucks. I think they're gooing everything. Literally me and my audience? Chat type 7 if you would join me in gooing all over the world. Okay. Oh, he made the same joke. Okay. And then he made your mom joke. Alright, this one is very middle schooler humor right here. I've actually liked some of the jokes, but I guess it's also comedy's a mixed bag. And I lost my camera again. I'm gonna die. You just get like freeze frames of me wheezing in agony. Oh, it is not coming back this time. Webcam? Oh no. Oh god, where did you go? What is this? Oh, it's just a black screen over here now. YouTube is literally annihilating this stream. This is brutal. I don't know how to fix this. Let's do a little plug and unplug, replug. That's a tactic that normally works. Okay, let's see. Hello, camera? Oh no, now it's just dead. Oh, it's back! Yes! Toasty Master IT guy. Okay, I'm alive. No death conspiracy theories today. Okay, look, despite that, I really need you. Okay, so now I can clean up the goo. Why not allow me to be cleaning up the goo prior to this? I was already trying to click on it and stuff. Alright, fine. Oh, and we need to go get Bubbles, who's in the bathroom. That's a fire line. My name is Go Fuck Yourself. Okay. Why is this guy still RTP guy? I guess the game's still getting caught up with the changes. Do you smell my ass aroma? Get out of here, you're taking it all. What the hell? Alright. I found Bubbles. 30,000 gold just for finding his friend who is taking a dump 5 steps away. He's a very generous guy over here. Yeah, so these things auto-open when you click on them, and then if I press interact, it actually screws me up. Oh, no, that's mine. Sorry, buddy. I am the cat. I get everything that's good. Right. Okay, we're free. We're out. Okay, now, get the goo. Boom. I do like that I can just run into the collectibles, and that will auto-clean them up without having to click on it. It's slightly more convenient. These pop-ups are ginormous. If I get too many layered, it's slightly obnoxious. It's not too bad at the current frequency. Alright, we got 8 out of 15. Alright. Now, are we going to have the same side quest here where we fight over the car? I think that was something that happened. Okay, we got to find all the meteorites for this guy. Okay. How about this guy? Oh. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I swear. Alright. To the suburbs we go. Let's do some actual gameplay. Oh, I like how there was a sign there that said Suburbia before you entered, so you knew exactly where you were going. That's a cool pop-up. Alright, let's go see. New message from Lovecraft. Oh my god, we can call him? Can we call John Pork in this? Or is that an outdated reference that nobody cares about?
Where are my tacos? Tacos shouldn't take that long. I'm starting to feel like you might be mad at me. And if you are, save that shit for someone else, because I don't give a fuck. Don't fucking talk to me that way. You're so abusive. Do you ever sit there and think about the damage you cause to others? For example, think about me having to kill you, and all the damage it's gonna cause me to have to kill you. You only
The fuck is this guy yapping about?
That's your problem. You're a little bastard. Well, not today. Today I'm the hero.
How long does this go?
And I'm gonna put an end to you. Just you wait. When you come back, you're not gonna be prepared for what the damage I'm gonna do to you. I will become Mecha Lovecraft. Just you wait.
What is this? This. What a random long side thing to hide in the phone menu. I don't know. I think that stuff like that is kind of cool and fun and random and creative, and I like that stuff about indie games, and I find these weird ass, like, the dev of the game going on a 1-minute rant as, like, a drunk Lovecraft. It's a kind of a cool thing for me. I think it fits the game, but also that was a strange experience in my life. Okay, we got a message from him, too. This guy really wants his tacos. Taco Bell's got great marketing. Okay. Wait, this is an unknown number, but this is Lovecraft, and then this is also Lovecraft? It's a little confusing. I've never even heard of Song of Saya. What is that? Please help me find my dog. He's all I have left. I'll pay you all I have. 20,000 gold. He's close in this level. I can smell him. Alright, let's look for the dog. Also, I'm curious your guys' thoughts on the massive numbers that this game uses. This game really loves, and this was true of the previous versions too, it really loves having ginormous numbers for everything. So like a deagle is $70,000 instead of being like 50, you know. I think the really big numbers are honestly a little bit confusing and difficult to understand. I would prefer smaller numbers. Let's do a poll for that. I like that. A lot of the music in this is really good, by the way. Thanks for finding me. Okay. Go talk. Okay. So he just ran off to get me a reward. What a nice dog. Imaginary armor? I'll put that on the bum. Okay. Okay, nobody wants it, I guess. Alright. I'm so confused, bro. What is this? It's pretty easy to understand. I think we're Lovecraft's cat, and we want to kill Lovecraft. But first, we got to get stronger, and we got to clean up all the entities we accidentally summoned. There is more than 15 goos, by the way. Okay, we've cleaned up 16 goos. That's like ultra mecha clean now. We better get a triple reward. I will say, this is definitely not the standard RPG Maker game. This is definitely not the kind of games I usually play either. This is a very unique and very, like, DIY kind of game feeling. And it's got charm for that, but it's also got a very niche appeal for that, too. Also, currently, Lovecraft's Cat is on, I think, a 35% discount on Steam right now. There's a link in the description of this live stream. Sorry, NECRONOMICAT. My bad. 35% discount. If you're interested, check out the link in the description. Alright, now give me... Oh, this is not the goo guy. Hold on. Who was the goo guy? Oh, he was in the supermarket. Maybe. Oh, goo guy. It's this guy. 100,000 gold. Okay, we are pretty loaded now. I still don't think it's enough for anything good. Oh, it does randomize the guns that are offered when you enter. Why? Oh, shit. Actually, what did that guy say that the enemies in the suburbs are weak to? Because it might be worth buying a water weapon if they're weak to it. Hold on. I do not remember. I think it was water and ice. Yep, water and ice. Alright, let's buy the water weapon then. Oh, shit, but it's going to be randomized, so it might not be here. Then we'll have to go out and in. Okay. Yep. It's gone. Oh. Well, this is a water weapon. Is it good? I'm curious, does anyone have any guesses for what the... Why do I exit from here? What is the design reason for having the shop randomize every time you enter? Look at this. It's just, it's completely... There's so many guns in this game. Holy crap. Alright, let's just leave it for now. I can't find... You don't have to exit the building. So what, the shop will just... What, reset and have a different stock on a rotating basis? How does that work? I don't know how you program that even. That's cool. But I'm curious what the reason is. Okay, good deal is the same amount as the normal deagle, but it's a water weapon. Nice, okay. That's a good weapon. So that means I want to get... I should have bought it for these guys as well. Oopsies. That's a good point, iCraft, yeah. The world's crazy, so the numbers are crazy. I guess it's fitting. Let's just keep exiting and entering until we get the good deal again. Oh, Dapperton says save the money for better weapons. Alright, alright. We'll go grind for a little bit until we have some more money. I feel like the map transfer events are a holdover from when the maps were different. Because I am transferring into some really weird spots when I enter a new map. Alright, let's fight this guy who's in the... He's in the bus. Okay. They're not attacking me. They're just kind of touching me. Oh. Okay, so in order for them to fight me, I have to interact with them. Whoa, look at this! This is a very stylized and cool battle scene. I mean, well, it's a particular charm to the art style. I wouldn't say it's like ultra high definition polished, but it's got a consistent, cool visual look here. And it's kind of like children's picture book feeling, which is kind of a silly contrast to the themes and the jokes of the game. I like it. All right, let's, we have 100 TP. Okay, no we don't. What? Oh, it's the bum's turn. Oh, the Captain America flag is how we see whose turn it is. Okay. Well, let's charge up the bum. All right, now Lovecraft's cat. We can probably double attack and it'll kill them because they're weak to water. Well, let's see. I don't know. They might be a lot stronger than I think. They are not. Okay. Those sprites that Coco Dives drew are so good. I love those celebration visions. That's really cute. Oh, right. Well, these guys are weak as hell. Let's go a little further then. No need to grind them. They're so weak. Oh, and this is a full heal? Will it full heal every time I go to it? Oh, okay. The difficulty seems to be a lot more manageable. Well, I don't actually remember it being... I don't know if it was that hard before. Is there meant to be more than 15 goo? Howard Lovecraft 2 has messaged me. Look how many freaking Howard Lovecraft messages there are. There is corn hidden in Felvedic, iCraft? Where? How did I miss that? Okay, so Lovecraft is bringing his own monsters into the world to kill me, but I thought Lovecraft was upset that I unleashed all the monsters. If you keep this up, you won't be invited to my birthday. I think Lovecraft is slightly mentally impaired in this world, which might have been evidenced by his belief system, but I don't know. Alright, let's get some more loot. ToastyTime's gone woke? ToastyTime hates racism? This is not the Toasty I know. I miss the old Toasty. Let's keep going here. Oh, okay, yeah, some of these transition events are definitely outdated from previous versions of the maps. I just walked onto the wall there. Pointy hat? We just got the frickin' KKK? Wait, hold on. Yes! Now we are, there's a joke in there somewhere. Alright, let's fight a guy. We etched jokes into the ice a billion years ago. You're standing on the punchline. That's kind of a fire line. What's his Cthulhu, dongle do? Did I just get one hit? Get the fuck out of here. The cat is dead. Holy shit, we gotta get out of here. We gotta grind some more. It was a horrible mistake to come this far. Look how many goos there are. Can I go down this hole? No, I can't. So, with everything restored, does that mean that I am alive again? Oh, I should probably do my skill tree, shouldn't I? Oh, so I can... Okay, I need to learn all of these things. Let's see. Watery farts. Bestows watery fart damage. Well, everyone here is weak to water, although this does water damage to everybody. This just buffs my water damage. Let's do just water, then. And then, double thrust. That's probably good. Alright. What about my teammates? Okay, they have nothing yet. Alright. Well, let's grind for a second. Reason with it? Maybe we can get a ghouling friend. You're a cat, a subservient being, you have a master. Stop defying him, know your place. Well, we tried. So far, none of the choices have meant it. What the fuck? All enemies lose balance and their turns. Let's use that. That is an insane weapon skill. Holy crap, that's strong. Hits all enemies. Okay, this should kill everyone then. I like the combat. I feel really powerful in the combat, although I will say that the they do a lot of damage. But I feel powerful too, so it's, I don't know. It doesn't seem too bad yet. I also really like this death pose over here. Look how much we leveled up from that. Jesus. I will say the first enemy we fought was 1 guy, and then the next enemy we fought was 4 guys. So it's a bit inconsistent in the difficulty there, for sure. But I feel really powerful when I'm doing a hit and it hits everybody, and then I just annihilate the whole entire enemy team. Alright, let's go to the shop and let's see if we can buy a better weapon. It also seems like the game is trying to optimize you to, or push you towards just buying weapons and, like, doing a damage build and not doing a defense build. So I'm going to follow with what the game is recommending I do. Okay, let's buy 2 more of these. Shit, everything is so expensive. Yeah. It honestly might be worth saving up more and just buying a really big, good weapon. Because, I mean, we're doing fine in the combat as is. And now we have water weapons for everybody. Alright, let's go give everybody the water weapons, and then I think we should be fine. Oh, I paused on the transition. By the way, I do like this, like, circular map transition. It's better than the normal RPG Maker. Just, I mean, it's not better than. It's just more stylized to have, like, a cartoony kind of feel, which fits the themes of the game. So I like it. It works really well here. All right, let's get everybody equipped. Huh? Oh, it's way worse than the Golden Deagle. But the Golden Deagle's a fire weapon. Hold on. So, the Thunder Deagle is 330 damage. The Good Deagle goes down to 180. But it's a water weapon, so it's supposed to do better. We'll give him the Thunder Deagle then, and the other 2 can have water weapons. Toasty, why are you so handsome? Thank you, Warjoy Wildling! I've been trying to Mog and Looks Max every single day to get better. Oh, let's just keep fighting then. I like how they all have a unique dialogue, a unique line when you enter into a fight with them. Alright, so none of this does any damage. So Bum is more like a... Sorry, Janitor is more of like a booster. Okay, so Lovecraft's cat goes next. So can I give him... I can increase Lovecraft Cat's attack. And then he should be able to insta-kill the guy. I probably didn't even need to do that to insta-kill the guy, but alright. Oh, I forgot I gotta do the skill tree. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay, well, he still doesn't have any upgrades. I know we got a couple upgrades. Janitor? Yes, okay. I guess Watery Farts is good for this area. Touches one person all over, healing them. That's kind of a base Gunnar-pilled skill. I like that. And this is for a full party heal. Okay, Janitor's pretty good. And then do we... Or was that Bum? No, that was Janitor. Okay, and then did Lovecraft's cat, do we have more skill points? We do indeed. A triple attack on a random enemy. Let's do that. Wait, was that another one I can learn? It is. 100% chance to blind all enemies. Wow. That also... And we can do this one, too. Inflicts damage on a single enemy 5 times by pimp slapping them. Okay, we've gone fully down the damage tree already. Sexecutioner. Randomly performs many attacks on up to... So it just is going to randomly hit all enemies. Okay. Cool. We now have everything. Okay. For that tree, at least. Let's try it out. No, I actually got to work on that bone smashing grind set. I just heard about that. I didn't know bone smashing was in. I got to work on my bone smashing. All right, let's see what watery fart damage even does. So I gave it to Lovecraft's cat. So does that mean if I do, like, if I just attack, it's going to do water damage now? Oh, that's not even Lovecraft's cat. I didn't even get to use it. Okay. Whatever. I think it's really silly how when the fight ends, it goes to, like, default RPG Maker sounding music for the celebration. Okay. Oh, Bum, his name was Bum, but now it's Fent Addict if you go into the skill tree. Huh. Is it a mistake or is it intentional? Type your conspiracy theory in the chat. Let's see. Put all your damage into a single pump. 4 times damage, but puts your ass to sleep. Free, but you sleep. Does not seem like it's that good of a trade-off. It might be. I don't know. Everyone will suffer confusion. I'm going to go with the piss bottle. That's more attractive to me. Alright, let's go to the next zone and see if we're able to contend with the enemies there. I have faith in our abilities. It does feel like there's a lot of worth to actually exploring. Look at that, a 50 cal sniper in one of these boxes. That's probably $7 million if I try to get it from the shop. Oh, but it's not even as good. It's not as good as a deagle? It's way worse. Hold on, is it good for my other guys? Nah, it sucks. Damn. But it does feel rewarding to explore the map. Feels like there's a lot to find and see. I think I already explored this. Yep. Alright, let's try one battle here and see if we can do it or not. Come here. My god, it's hard to get into fights. Will we insta-die? No, it only did 90 damage, but it stunned us. Shit, that sucks. Do we have anything that can cure that? No, but we can just put everyone else to sleep. There, you put my cat to sleep, I put you to... that puts them to sleep for 5 turns? I assume they wake up if I hit them, though. Well, that doesn't... none of that seems helpful. Can I get rid of... yes, let's get rid of his status. Nice. And then it should just go straight to the cat's turn. Nice. Okay, we're learning how to game. There's actually a lot to do here in this combat system. This is cool. Can I do a... I want to do an all-enemy hit. Here we go. Sexecutioner. That should get everybody. Yep. Damn, you feel really powerful in the combat system. I really like it. It does seem like the focus of this game is mostly on the combat system. Like, it's built around, you go through this dungeon, you do these fights, you level up, you get these weapons, etc., etc. And the combat system's pretty cool. There's a lot of different skills to experiment with, different, ways to combine them and such, I'm sure. The Dispel Herb is really cheap. Wow. I'm liking it so far. Cthulhu is just sitting in this house. Should we worry about that? Oh my god, it's a legendary Cthulhu. What are you doing here? Yes, I'm here scavenging through these wrecked homes looking for a child-sized snack. Oh. Bring me a child-sized snack, preferably from a crib, and I'll reward you. That would be murder, sir. Yeah, pretty cool, right? One more question. It doesn't matter what child-sized snack, right? For example, it could be baby Hitler flavored. A snack of pure evil? That sounds great. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Based gaming? Let's feed Hitler to Cthulhu? What? This is a crazy side quest. What? I think, okay. Oh, there was a chest there. It didn't give me a pop-up, though. I don't know how much money I got. It is really hard, by the way, to tell what the actual, like, political messaging behind this game is. It's such a, like, random assortment of different things going on in it. Okay. Speaks German. I'm just a stray. Okay. I kind of want to fight that guy, though. Hold on. Let's fight this guy. I'm an evil enemy here to steal your child. Oh. Well, that's lame. Really? It's just game over? Oh, God. What has happened? Oh, my lord. What happened? Okay, it's fixed. Is that a common occurrence when you reload a save? Ooh, a shield. I wish if that, like, death scene had been more like a fight, or there was, like, some sort of sequence or something that happened there, instead of it just being game over instantly. Alright. Oh, we only think it's baby Hitler. Can we leave the house? Well, we have no options, so we're feeding this random German baby to the Cthulhu beast. Well, yeah. Okay. You brought it? Mwah! Child-sized snack, preferably in a crib. How did you know? Because you told me. Here's your 70,000 gold reward. Oh, thank you kindly. Now time to eat. Can you hear that on stream? There's a lot of munching noises. It's rather unsettling. Was that Hitler? The deed is done. Okay. I wonder if that'll have consequences later in the narrative. Probably not, but it might. I think the only fast traveling that there is doing this. But I want to go back to the shop because we have a lot more money now. Oh, let's clean up that goo. Hold on. What? Okay. This game's definitely a fan of the lol random humor, which is funny sometimes when it's unexpected and I don't know. There's not really a formula for humor. It's kind of random what works and what doesn't. Oh, right. Can we afford something good now, finally, please? Wow, this is really shit. Okay, well, these are a humongous bonus, and everything else is kind of shit. So I guess we just gotta keep saving up. Oh, is this a new guy, by the way? I'm selling child-sized snacks, tax-free on a crib of potatoes. Oh, shit. How long were you here? All week, kind sir. Give me one. Do I have a child now? Oh. Okay. I feel like this items menu is not... I guess it's kind of helpful. You can use your items from here. Well, duh. Alright, but this was buried. I didn't even know it was here. It would probably help if the items menu was also a different color, like with these things. And it wasn't just a part of the same green as everything else. Because that makes it easier to skip. Alright. Alright, let's try to get further in suburbia. We need more money. So I say we need more money as we are sitting on $300,000. No, it's not a... Oh, it's not a child? It's a snack the size of a child. Hold on. Let me confirm. Ambiguous wording. Okay. XD? Giggles, nuzzles, you uwu? Is this the house? No, this isn't the house. Oops, wrong house. Okay, up we go. This is the house. This is not the house. This is the house. The man said it's a potato the size of a child. Okay, well, this is just another case of the streameritis impacting my ability to understand anything. Child-sized snack on a crib of potatoes. Ooh, give me. Here you go, one child-sized snack. Why didn't you get me this to begin with? This is 1,000 times better. I didn't know this is what you wanted. I would have. Instead of sacrificing a child, I think I'm going to puke. Well, here's another 70,000 gold to make you feel better. Oh, it makes me feel a lot better. Thanks, Cthulhu. Oh. Does doing this side quest actually make him stronger in your fight later? That would be cool as shit, actually. I mean, it'd probably be a bit annoying. Or at least if it gives some unique dialogue, that would be cool. I think this is the boss area. Oh, another message from Lovecraft. I mean, not Lovecraft, sorry. Here. Shogoth's cooking. He's cooking you, bruh. He's gonna kill the shit out of you. Don't ever say I didn't warn you and didn't try to repair things, because I did. Gonna miss you, bruh. Aw, even though I want to kill him, Lovecraft still loves his cat. But then also, right up here, 5 seconds ago, I think he was talking about... something racist, probably. I like that I can look back at these, by the way. I don't know. Anyways. Lovecraft's a complicated man. He's got a lot of sides to him. What is this stuff? Why can't I walk on that? Okay. Ooh, let's fight this guy. He's different looking. Down boy. Down boy? I only go down when dragging prey with me. That was a cheesy line. For that, you're gonna die. Alright, let's do like a team wipe ability here. Tickle Their Pickles is overpowered, isn't it? But I wonder why you have knowingly put an overpowered skill in the game. I appreciate it, though. Otherwise, it's pretty hard. Has TP been transferring over between fights? I think I started every fight with 100 TP. Ooh, a Dragon Helm. Yeah, there's definitely no need to be buying gear when I just am getting it from all these fights. Oops. Alright. Well, I'll try fighting the boss, but I'm gonna save first. I don't know. We seem pretty strong. That is not a jackpot. 400 gold is literally nothing. Where am I going? This is the Mecha Lovecraft riddle statue. You only get one chance to answer this riddle correctly. Answer correctly, you get the badass armor, the imaginary armor. Haven't I been getting that? What has no face, no mercy, and shows up the moment you get comfortable? Literally all of these would work. The group chat. I feel like this fits the vibe of the game more. What?! Alright, and just like that, let's save scum. This is very important. All I'm doing is I'm being a thorough streamer. I'm not save scumming on purpose. Oh, it's randomized gold that you get out of the chests. I remember that I was saying something about that, actually. But also, the amount that the chests give you is pretty dang low anyways in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't matter that much that it's randomized, I don't think. Okay, so then auto updates seems a bit random. What the hell? Clearly, I don't know the game. I thought I did, but I do not. Chat, any guesses? Only two left ones it could be. It could be Mondays or the other thing? I already forgot. Short-term memory loss. Miss Toasty makes fun of me for it, even though it's a chronic condition and she's being ableist. Alright. The Monday alarm. Really? It's karma? I don't know why. That's a bit shocking. That seems out of place for what I would have expected. Did anyone think it was karma right off the rep? Queen Toasty would never. Well, you'll never know. She's not here to defend herself. I can say whatever I want. Like that she's beautiful and amazing and I love her. See, I would never say anything bad about her. Thanks for the imaginary armor. I assume it's just nothing. Oh, no, it is actually something. Oh, and it's pretty good, too. Alright, cool. And then we'll give you this. And... did I give the bum the hat? No? Where'd the... wait. Where'd the other helmet that I had? Oh, I didn't get it in this playthrough. Right. I'm a big Miss Toasty stan, too. Alright. Let's fight the boss. I think we'll be fine. Once again, a different pop. Oh, one more chest to loot before we do it. Okay. Not even worth walking up there for it. Alright, boss. You're done for. Let's get it. Maybe... I'll be fine. You're pretty. I want to... My biggest hole's a mystery even to me. It could be a smelly anus that infects you with cosmic diseases. What the hell? What the fuck are we talking about right now? What is this? Okay, well at least we had a meta moment there. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. That seems insanely strong. All of their attack goes down, and they're stunned. Wow. Then let's give Lovecraft's cat some water bonuses. And... do we have any more debuffing? Well, let's throw the piss bottle. Did that poison both of them, or just one? Oh, I thought he was stunned! Okay, I think they're not stunned anymore. Let's do the Well, their defense is lowered, so I'm gonna just do an insane triple. Oh, the triple attack is random who it hits. We might have not been ready for this. Oh, hold on. I gotta do... Okay, I need Bum to slow them all down or something. There we go. Okay, we'll double thrust. I want to do attacks while they're debuffed, but now I'm running out of TP. He's not dead? He's 1 health. That is a very long animation. Oh, that's only 1 person heal? There's my old heal. There we go. I guess we gotta charge. Oh, shit, that was the wrong guy. I thought I was on Lovecraft's cat. Shit. And you charge too, I guess. It is slightly hard to tell who's selected. I wish it would also visually show it up here instead of just being down here. Well, okay, he does come forward. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for me to tell who's selected. Maybe if you had some, like, blinking indicator, that would be helpful. I'm also just a little bit slow, too, to be fair. Damn, it does multiple attacks on the other guy, even though he's literally 1 HP. I did not mean to click that. There should be a confirmation on that one. I want to dispel herb. There we go. Wait, why did he charge up? Did I, like, queue up his charge? What's my magic? Not very helpful. Okay, let's do some piss grenade. So now he's blinded, so he shouldn't be able to hit us. And then give Lovecraft Cat some water damage. The poison itself did 5,000 damage. That's nuts. Okay, now we should be able to annihilate him with, I guess, Executioner should just obliterate him. Let's see, is his debuff? He's not debuffed right now for his defense. Yeah, we'll just go for it. Can't even see his health bar with all those pop-ups. It still did a shit ton of damage. You have Cat Skill Pimp Slap. It's OP and best skill in-game. Okay, I'll try it next then. Do I have anything that can lower their defense? Yes, this one. I can't believe I'm going to beat him. I have done almost no grinding. I actually really like that. I like that I'm able to still... shit, I didn't mean to click that one. I like that I'm still able to be competitive just off of my items, and I can get the items and money from doing things besides just grinding battles. Oh, Pimp Slap was down here. Okay, so I just totally missed that I could scroll down. This maybe needs to be a little more visible. I didn't even see that it was there at first. Okay, look, I want to use Pimp Slap, but I don't think I even need to do it because he's about to die. I think he'll just die from this. Okay, I will use Pimp Slap in the next fight. Because that's true, it's one hit, it's attacking one enemy five times. That is pretty strong. Okay, well, we wrecked that guy. He was not very strong. Alright. It's probably good for a first boss that he wasn't that bad. Look at that, and there's all these cute flavor text too when they level up. There's a lot of customization, and... oh. Speaking of customization. That was so fucking cool. That went fucking hard. I'm hard. Okay. That was cool. And I like the cute, the little cat was really cute. I almost forgot he's like a horrible, like, I'm just kidding. He's not a horrible racist, but, you know, I almost forgot what his name is. He was so cute there. And then he just, obliteration. That was sick. That was well worth the effort. That was an awesome death animation. Wow. And that makes defeating a boss feel so fucking good. Because a boss is like a culmination of all of this work that you've put in, the culmination of beating an area, and it's like you get a great payoff for it. And then, yeah, that's what the movie theater was for. So you can rewatch those. Every boss is a cutscene, according to the dev in chat. That is sick. That is really cool. Like, so the thing with Necronomicat now, the thing with this game is that it's definitely got niche appeal, right? It's undeniable that this game does not have a super broad appeal. The mostly through the way that it's written is going to turn some people off of it, or really turn some people onto it. But stuff like that makes it really special, even if it's not the best game even if it's not the game for you, and it's not super attractive to you, you don't want to play it, you can look at that and you can go, wow, this is a dev that put a lot of heart and soul into their game, and they've put a lot of time and money and effort into it, and I gotta respect the grind, Dapperton. I mean, this might not be like the ultimate polished, mass appeal, mainstream success game ever, but it's got so much heart and soul, and that's really the core of what I look for when I play these games and what I want in an indie game. And you've got that, you've done that, and I'm really enjoying it. This is a lot of fun and really cool. All right, I've now said it really cool like 6 or 7 times, so we can move on now. Oh, I tabbed out. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, off to the aquarium. I can take a taxi there. I must look for the new yellow taxi at gas station. You probably have his sprite disappear after the boss fight there. Oh, flashback with the default RTP character! That's the true horror of this game. Who are you? What the hell? Am I poisoned? So I'm taking damage in the flashback? Hold on. Hold on. We're taking damage in the flashback. Okay. Maybe want to fix that. Master, can I ask you a question? Sure, Censored. How do you concoct these mad stories about cosmic beasts? How did you achieve success in your writings? My father visited Egypt and discovered the tome known as the Necronomicon. It's bound in human flesh, and its runes of power are inked in blood. This is real history, by the way. We're learning real history right now. Using the Necronomicon, my father and I have opened doors and have seen these gods ourselves. We observed and wrote what we saw. This house even imprisons several of them. This is actually really cool headcanon, like how Lovecraft was able to come up with this stuff. I mean, this is pretty interesting interpretations. Using the power of the Necronomicon, me and my father have opened portals and seen these gods ourselves. We simply observe and write what we saw. To study, for my writings, great success has come from this. You're telling me your big secret ain't talent, it's intergenerational larceny? You took notes from Daddy's heisted devil book? Jesus, a bigot and plagiarist too. You dare call me a thief? You, the biggest thief I know, who cavorts with a filthy, thieving, degenerate maid? What? In the lore, I'm banging the RTP girl? I'm the parent here, not she. Respect your master. Not some servant of my generous employ. You're blind to goodness, and I like her. You'd be grateful for her, and I, had you any humanity. Stuff goes missing often, and it's one of you two schemers. I wouldn't put it past either of you, Censored. I would never steal. Why would he like me? I seem like I've been a dick to him. I mean, and obviously he's a racist, but I seem like an actual asshole cat. You're right, I've stolen, and that won't be the last time. Well, then there it is. But it also makes sense why we're an asshole. Like, we really resent him for this name. And that comes through pretty clear in the writing. So you've done a good job nailing this rivalry. Although it seems a little more playful from Lovecraft's angle. Like, he doesn't really take him seriously. But maybe he will as we go through and kill bosses. There's stuff going on here in the narrative. I enjoy it. Although, from the dialogue to dialogue moments, the writing is sometimes hard to follow. Just because of how flowery it is, how many proper nouns there are. I've seen the covetous gazes you molest the Necronomicon with. Who talks like that? You'd be a foolish kitty cat to lay your paws upon it. One of these days, I'm gonna steal that Necronomicon and use it to leave this horrible place. I hate you so much, you asshole. I do appreciate how the flashback wasn't just at the start of the game. The stream will go for about 40 more minutes-ish. I'm gonna try and beat the aquarium sequence. That's what we managed to get through last time we played. Oh, there's a taxi. Let's not go just yet. We have enough money to buy a new weapon. I like how that flashback wasn't at the start of the game. Like, you could have totally put that at the start of the game and said, this is how Lovecraft, how this happened or whatever, right? But instead you are interspersing the narrative and the development of it through the boss fights, which is much better pacing-wise. Alright, let's get something really good. Oh, actually, first, before we do that, let's see what enemies are weak to in the aquarium area. Hold on. And then we'll save. I'm hitting a little bit of lag there. I'm not sure why. I mean, you are trying to do a lot for what RPG Maker's capable of, and it's, for the most part, running really well. Okay, fire and light is what we're weak to in the aquarium area. All right, so let's buy the most expensive fire weapon we possibly can. Also, I keep forgetting that there's other save slots down here. I think this scroll bar is really difficult to see. And so I just don't even notice that it's there. Alright, so fire or light? That's ice. Ice, physical. Fire. This is also fire, so that'd probably be good to get. This is... Oh, it's fire or light, not ice. Okay. Okay, there's only one fire weapon in the shop right now. I think this looks really good. Plus 999 attack damage, 40 agility. This seems good as fuck. I'm buying that. Alright. Let's get it equipped. And then let's equip our other guys. Is this one, oh, hold on. It's a little hard to navigate this menu, but it's mostly just because I'm not used to it for RPG Maker. Okay, is there a fire... This one's fire. Well, let's put it on janitor. Alright. Alright. Does this game count as a roguelike or a roguelite? I don't think so, because it doesn't have... I mean, it has some randomization elements, but I don't think it quite fits that genre. But it certainly has some of the, like, vibes of it, of, like, you know, we get gold, and then we get upgrades, and we get better, and there's a big, huge selection of items and whatnot. I really like how big the selection is, and how many different items you can choose from. I personally wish the numbers were smaller, and it'd be easier to manage for my brain, but it also seems like people, for the most part, prefer it. 79% prefer the bigger numbers. Right, I was just about to go to Skill Tree. See you, Toadward Studios. Thanks for heading out. It was nice to see you. Alright, skill tree on censored. Let's see. We've already got all of this tree. These are like bestowing on teammates, but the cat is my main damage dealer. So I want to see what any of this is. This is all healing. This is all support. Oh, I can learn this. I didn't have this already. Causes all enemies to lose balance and stumble. Okay, get that. And then I guess we'll get fire AoE also. And then let's just go down this tree. Okay. Now let's go to my teammates. Blocks all status elements for entire party. That sounds really good. Hell yeah. I want my two teammates to be more like support. So each and every enemy. No, I don't want that one. That seems pretty strong, but I'd rather do this. Doubles the loot. Wow, that sounds really good. Yeah, let's just get this whole tree here. Oh, I don't need that one though. All right, that's pretty good. Now let's see about janitor's skill tree. We need fire damage for this area. And then I think we should probably also have him be support. Okay. Cool. Alright, off we go. I think we can probably beat the aquarium final boss now. I love your videos, bro. It really inspired me to make an RPG Maker game my own one day. I hope you do. It's really fun to do. Even if you just mess around and you don't release it on Steam or whatever, RPG Maker is a super fun engine to mess around with. Alright, stop blocking me. You're starting to make me feel like I did something wrong. I don't like that feeling. Nobody does. Anyways, do you have any fucking clue who you're up against? Not just me, who's a certified baddie. Okay. But you're now gunning for Cthulhu. He's like the biggest baddie of all time. Good luck, censored. Well, at least he's wishing me luck. Speaking of RPG Maker, they did just release a big update to the engine. I mean, it's not even crazy, but it's some small quality of life features and such. It's fine. I talk a lot of positiveness about RPG Maker, but I don't need to glaze them too much, seeing as the devs have, like, blacklisted my channel or something. They used to reach out to me all the time and be like, Toasty, let's do this together. We can be BFFs and hold hands and walk into the sun. And then I don't think they've ever liked me ever since I didn't like RPG Maker Unite. What's with the monsters? They showed up with you in that damn spooky book. What? By the way, Dapperton, why are there still RTP characters littered around? Is that, like, in the works on fixing them? It's slowly destroying your paint with Lovecraft creatures the longer I'm here. I lost my grandson. Can you help me find him? Oh, she's pretty chill about that. I'm like, yeah, it's my bad. I unleash these monsters and I'm destroying your world. I lost my grandson. Can you help me find him? She wasn't even like, oh my god, you killed him. Go get him as penance. Okay, grandson's in the aquarium. Let's go get him. No one likes Unite. Yeah, Unite was a failure, and I'm assuming they just don't like being reminded of that. It was a cool idea, but in execution, trying to combine RPG Maker with Unity didn't work out too good. All right, we got a new message from someone new. Nope, it's still just... Look how many different freaking numbers he's texting me on. So I guess the lore is I've been blocking all of his numbers. I didn't know that I was doing that, though. There's maybe some sort of message that that's what I'm doing. This gets cut off, too. It's not too late to change this. Turn things around. Admit your wrongdoing. Return the Necronomicon and be my slave forever. Wow, that's awesome. Howard, it's 1 a.m. Why are you drunk texting me, dumbass? You know when you throw in words like dumbass, you may hurt someone's feelings. I'd be careful of that. I literally want you to leave me alone. Aw, I feel kind of bad for him. He misses his kitty cat. I'm starting to think you don't like me. Really? Only now are you realizing this. Okay. These are cute little interactions. You get a little bit of flavor and fun. And the main thing that this does, and this was a big point of critique I had in the original version of this game, is that over the course of the game, as I was going through all these things, it kind of lost focus that ultimately I was trying to get to Lovecraft. But with this addition of the phone texts coming up, this is constantly keeping you on track of you hate Lovecraft and you're going to kill him. And so you're not losing sight of the overarching plot. So that was a great addition, I think. Even if it's mostly silly and a little bit repetitive. On that topic, there's a bunch of different versions of RPG Maker on Steam. What do you recommend for someone with zero coding experience? Well, they all are useful for people who don't know how to code. There's her son immediately. No? Gatapus. Nice, okay. Okay, that's not her son. All of the RPG Maker versions work good for newbies, but my recommendation would be MZ. It's the newest one. It's got some performance upgrades, and it's currently the most supported. There's a ton of new plugins for it. But I know people... I have the most experience with MV. It's good, too, and I know a lot of people like the older engines also for different reasons. If you're planning on mostly sticking with the in-engine artwork, I would maybe pick it based on the artwork you like the most, because there's a lot of plugin support for most of the engines, besides VX. I'd probably skip that one. All the other ones are probably fine. Alright. Better shield. And you already have a shield, so let's give you the shield. Alright. Is this the octopus we gotta kill? Happy game making! Ask the boss. I wish you luck. Alright. Let's kill everybody. Let's see. He does not... Oh, we do have the all-enemy hit. Alright. Roundhouse kick, everyone. That on its own already killed most everybody, and then we'll just... That should kill him. Yeah. Okay, we are really strong. I really like the fish in the background, too, by the way. You have such creative battle backs. I do feel like the game is a little bit easy. I wonder if there's different difficulty settings, or I mean, I assume they'll get harder over time, but also I don't know, it's never felt like as much of a struggle. Like, there's so many side quests and ways to earn money. I don't know. Let's fight this guy. Hey, Al Borland. There's never any late. I appreciate you joining whenever you do. Also, I just noticed the text box changes. Look at that. It's got tentacles here. That is super cool. Attention to detail. Wow. But Al Borland, we are only going to probably go about another 30-ish minutes. Maybe. I'm going to try and beat this area, but we'll see if we can get there. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, okay. Well, there's the difficulty curve. Wow. It's just, they do a lot of damage. Although the kitty cat, who I've actually been buffing up, is perfectly strong enough to deal with anything. Now, have I killed the octopus? No. Okay. Why am I randomly slow walking? Well, which one's the freaking Godopus? There's a billion octopus. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's the son. Or daughter. I don't know. Alright, out to the front to talk to Grandma to get our reward. It's a one-shot or be one-shot world. Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of fun. It makes the combat feel fast and intense, and, you know, you basically want to put everything you can, like the dev said at the start, into not letting them hit, and so debuffing their agility. Oh, there was the meteorite thing that they were talking about. I didn't get the suburbs one. That's okay. It's alright. I like the combat system, but it's still feels relatively easy. I imagine it'll level out as I continue going. 100,000 gold. Wow. Okay. Let's kill the Godopus, and then we'll go buy a better weapon for one of our teammates. And then we can probably challenge Cthulhu. Now, where is that octopus? Is that this one? Is it down here? Yep. I wonder why they call it Godopus. Look at all the guns. That's a cool sprite edit. I love that. And speaking of, I also really love all of the fish going around in the aquariums. It looked really cool in your original version, but it looks cool in the 3D version, too. Although I wish there was some way to make it look like they were more underwater. And maybe removing the shadow underneath their sprite. Right now, it looks like they're hovering above the water more than swimming in it. But it still looks cool. Is this a Gooner game? 1 out of 10? I mean, there's definitely Goon in it. But I wouldn't call it a Gooner game. Yet. Who knows? It might turn into it later. Alright, hold on. I want to... Oh, yeah, let's blind the enemy, I guess. That's probably good. And then... I don't want to waste all my TP on this yet. I want to lower... I want to lower his defense. And then we'll do our big Wombo Blombo blast. And then I really want to give my cat more of a boost. There are a lot of skills, so it gets a little bit tricky to see what everything is. Oh, let's do that so we get more loot. The weakness pop up and it does 0 damage. Oh, right! Pimp Slap, you're right. Okay, let's do that, you're right. Okay. Oh! Instantly KO the user. Okay, well maybe that's not useful. It's probably fine. Okay, Lovecraft's cat, we're gonna one-shot this guy. Alright, this is gonna be brutal. Alright, let's Pimp Slap him. Oh, we did a lot of damage to him, though, in one hit. I mean, and I really like that about this combat system. You're basically just ramping everything up until it does one big, like, boom, and you just obliterate them in one big, massive hit. It's a pretty satisfying style of combat. It's fun. And yeah, Captain Rumia, this is Dapperton's game. We played it, I think it's been 4 or 5 months now, maybe longer, since we played it when it was Lovecraft's cat. And yeah, wow, it is much improved. It's really fantastic now. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's, maybe we can just kill him with a double attack. No, we cannot. Alright, let's have everybody do damage here. Do you have a... Whatever. The TP's regenerated after the fight ends anyways, doesn't matter. And then, do we have more pimp? We can't do pimps, but we can do double thrusts, and that should be enough to kill him. Yippee! We're gaming! Alright. Now, we take that to the little boy. He gives us money. And then, we go buy a new weapon. And then we fight the boss. I feel like we can beat Cthulhu. 300,000! Holy shit! Alright. Yeah, let's go buy a weapon and then we should be able to beat Cthulhu. Actually, we can probably buy each of them a weapon. Why did it teleport me there? Huh. I would definitely look at your map transfer events, Dapperton. They seem to be just outputting people in random spots. Alright, let's, okay. Let's save first. Now remember, we need fire or light weapons for this area. Okay, this one is what the cat currently has. It's really good. That's not gonna be good. That's not... I haven't even seen a light weapon yet. Okay, so I could buy a really good... But these don't have... These aren't bonuses to either of my enemies. Al Borland does not like the rap. This is also the title screen rap. I think it's hit or miss. I think some people will like it, some people won't. I think it's different and fun, but it's really hard to do commentary over it for sure. Let's do a poll on it. Do you like the rap? Alright, I'm gonna buy a second tinfoil gun. And then I'm going to leave and come back in here and see if we can get a different selection of weapons. Sorry, more of a metal guy. That's fair. The rap might also be more fun if I'm not doing a commentary over top of it.
What's my name? My name is Revenge. My name is
Amplified Strike Plus is double damage. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. But I want the fire and light. Oh, there's a light weapon. But this one's more expensive, which makes me think it's better. Let's do that! Just buy the most expensive thing you can. That's conventional RPG wisdom right there. Alright. Alright, we got only 2 votes on the poll right now, but not love for the rap. I do like it, but I think I'd like it more if I was, like, playing in silence and just on my own and, like, you know. There wasn't some YouTube guy in the corner of the screen going blah, 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 blah over the rap. Let's see. You don't need to exit to reset shop. Oh, it's just if I go into the shop and close the shop, it resets it? Oh. I would probably make that more clear, because I don't know why, but I only just digested that information right now. Okay, so Bum is Bum my damage guy? Actually, I don't know. I guess he kind of does attack moves. More than the janitor, at least. So let's give him the better gun that we just bought. Which was this one. And then janitor can have this. And then let's take this... Oh, wait. Why do I not have a hat on the... Oh. And then Lovecraft's cat does have... Do I have it equipped or not? I would probably try to make it a little more clear if I have it equipped or not. I think I have it equipped. Okay. Okay, I do have it equipped. Alright. Let's go to the aquarium then and fight Cthulhu. We got this! We got big damage now. All of our guys have some armor going. We should be alright. I know it doesn't have a picture, so it's hard to tell when it's on, but I'm assuming the way you tell when it's on is when it tells you plus 150 defense. Because if I don't have it on, it just says nothing. Okay, that's how you tell. Oh, well then let's give everybody the frickin' imaginary armor. What am I doing? Oh, but it gives them less magic attack and magic defense. I don't give a crap. I think it's better to have this. Alright. Alrighty then. Off we go to kill Cthulhu. He's going down. Wait a minute, that's a different looking chest. Maybe it's got $1 million in it. It was not $1 million. Oh, it was? It didn't say anything. I thought that was going to become a mimic. Why do I periodically slow down and move slower, by the way? Is there like a stamina system in the background that I don't know about? If so, that's probably unnecessary. I don't see why this game would need a stamina system. Alright. Cthulhu time. Oh, we got a message first. Look, I'm starting to think this is all a big misunderstanding. I'm not holding shift, though, and I just randomly start walking it sometimes. If the name is that bad, maybe, just maybe, I could rename you. Hold on. To another slur. Now, this is an interesting proposition. Look, I'll be honest with you. Even if you did somehow kill Cthulhu, I got Yogg-Sothoth, Nyar, and like 4 other bosses. Just call it quits. I mean, at least one of them is going to stop you for good. I mean, these guys are hard. Like, very hard. Harder than an old man who... Oh, okay. Yeah, we all knew it was coming. Just give up. The odds are in my favor, little censored. Well, I'm curious. What slur would you rename me to? That might be worth discussing, potentially. Might be a peaceful solution to all of this. Okay. Let's save and then... Oh, did I just save? I might be hallucinating. I think I did just save. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's try fighting him. Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, we got this. But I appreciate the warning beforehand. Yeah, RPG Maker does that. If you have always dash turned on, it makes shift be walk. But randomly, we've been going into walk mode without me touching shift. So I would maybe look into why that's happening. It could also just be the game lagging, and so it looks like I'm walking slower. What do you mean, who am I? I literally fed you a kid. Breaking Bad reference! You know who I am, and people who say little one are usually kid touchers. So say my name. You're the censored. You're goddamn right. Best moment of the game? It might be. You just did a hate crime. The police are coming now. Oh. Okay. My god, he wielded that name like a superpower. Awesome, we get the police on our side now. That's kind of a cute gag. I don't know why it wouldn't have happened before, but I like it. Whatever. We need all help we can get against this Cthulhu guy. He's a real racist. We gotta take him down. Alright. Who is going right now? Okay. Officer Chuck is going. 7% chance to insta-kill anything. Alright. I think that I should have Officer Chuck just repeatedly attempt to judo chop Cthulhu. I'm gonna do that. It didn't work. It's gonna work one of these times, so I'm a gambling man. And nothing's really lost for Officer Chuck, because we didn't think we were gonna have him anyways. Let's see. Blocks all status ailments for entire party. How long does it last, or is it just permanent? I'll do this to stop status. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'll put it up for now. My bad. Is this Officer Chuck again? Alright, Judo Chop again. You got this. Nope. It'll work one of these times, so I believe in it. Alright, now let's blind the enemy. Okay, now I need you to decrease his attack and defense. Alright, now let's absolutely wail on this fucking guy. Actually, let's beg for change from the bum. Get it over with now. We're in a pretty good spot right now. He's blinded, so he shouldn't be able to hit us for a while. Judo chop! You got it, Chuck! Damn it. Now, is it a coincidence, by the way, that you do a Breaking Bad reference and then you immediately give me Officer Chuck, like Chuck McGill from Better Call Saul? Or was this done intentionally? Alright. Lovecraft, the cat's about to do a freaking massive obliteration. Alright. Pimp slap. Let's get it. Those big weakness pop-ups are really cool. It really does feel like I'm doing massive damage to him. Alright, Judo Chop Chuck, you got this. Shit. It's gonna work one of these times. Alright, now what? Let's see. I'll tickle his pickle. And it did 7,000 damage just on its own. Judo Chop. Come on, Chuck. Come on, damn it. It's okay, Chuck. I forgive you. Then let's increase Cat's attack. I only have 40 TP, so... Doubles physical damage to all enemies while sacrificing 10% of user's HP per hit. Double attack on a random enemy. I want to do it while his defense is down, but it will last. It'll stay down until my next round, so let's just charge up for now. Oh. Oh, all right, Chuck, you can use that, I guess, for a change. You can have one break off of your judo chopping. Is there anything else that would be useful here? So blind and poison him, I guess. Like, Cthulhu's basically never going to be able to get a hit. We have so many status-inducing things. But I should still be blocking status ailments, right? So that shouldn't have gone on me? Did it go on me? Maybe that doesn't count as a status ailment. Alright, back to Judo Chopping, Chuck. You got this. Chuck! Chuck is so based! Chuck, I didn't think you had it in you, but you had it in you. That's my Chuck McGill! See, chat, this is why we gamble. You know, 90% of gamblers quit before they hit big. Alright, let's see the ending cinematic. I'll go away now. FNAF? What? I feel like I'm on drugs. What is happening? Oh shit, that's brutal. Okay. It's fitting that Chuck gets the final line. You've just been served, you baby back bitch. That fire line, Chuck. That was a fucking crazy cinematic. So I think the gist of it was he started doing his mind hallucinations on us and trying to get us stuck in a trance, and then he started ranting about someone he hentai'd in a convenience store, and then his illusions broke, and then we killed him. It's kind of cool. I think it was a little bit unclear how we like broke out of his illusions. I don't know what the hell that you're not showing up on the security cameras things means. Does that mean that like we figured out it was an illusion because he wasn't on the security camera? But I don't know. I was a little bit lost at that part. I think it would have been cool if like he did the mind thing. He put us in the dream sequence, and then somehow the cat broke out of it and then killed him instead of him just like fizzling out of it. But that was still a really cool ending scene, and I really like this feature that you have where you've got a cool ending cinematic, and it's really trippy and fun to watch. Even if I don't quite understand everything that's happening, your visual style is super distinct and unique, and I like it. It's really weird and really uncomfortable a little bit, but it's fun and different. So I don't know, I'm conflicted on it. We'll talk about it at the wrap up. Let's finish up this dialogue here. Did his face just change? Oh no, this is a new cat. Hey, we're the alley cats by the aquarium. We just saw what you did, killing Cthulhu. That's pretty tough, kid. What's your name? It's Charles? No, it's not. It's censored. Be proud. That's my police officer. This really is America. Did that guy just say what I think he did? Racist. Let's get out of here, gang. No, wait. I just want a friend. Well, shit, that was really sad, actually. Aw. It's a heartbreaking note to end it on. Sure, we'll end it there. Alright, well, on that very upsetting note of the poor cat being ostracized for his name, let's do the wrap-up on the title screen, if I can figure out how to get to the title screen. No, I don't know how to get to the title screen. But that's okay, because the title screen has the rap music anyways, and it's hard to commentate over, so. Alright. We have arrived at the end of the stream. We're going to do our little wrap-up now and all of the thoughts. So if you have been around for a while, or you've been watching the stream, or you just hopped on, please share any thoughts you have on the game. This is a really helpful portion of the live streams for developers. So share anything that comes to mind. First, let's end this poll. Do you like the wrap? With 9 votes, we have a yes coming out on top. I'll leave that up in case any of you guys here want to also vote on the poll. But it seems like a narrow margin people like the rap. It may make sense that it's divisive. I think normally music in video games with lyrics is a bit divisive on if people like it or not. Because I'm certainly more used to like just background music and it not being super in your face and loud. But Anyways, let's move on and talk about the game as a whole. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the narrative, because it's gotten a lot more fleshed out from when we first played this game. And so, you're very clearly following Lovecraft's plotline the entire time, and everything is connected to it, and there's none of this, like, getting sidetracked. You have these little side missions, and they're interesting, and but they're mostly little fun side things, but you're really stuck with Lovecraft's mission the entire time. And that thread is more easy to follow while you're playing in this version of the game, which I appreciate. I think that's the main draw of the game, because there's a lot you can do there with that storyline. I think it's interesting to think about and maybe dissect through the narrative as the game keeps developing. You know, the consequences of your dad named you something really horrible. How do you cope with it? What is that? How does that manifest itself? I mean, it's a silly premise, of course, but there's something to it. And it's also got a lot of shock value, which the dev clearly likes, and there's a lot of jokes like that, which is fine. It doesn't appeal to everybody, but some of the jokes are really good, and I laughed, and some of them aren't so good, and you get a mixed bag with comedy. But the game's at the price that it is, I'm sure it's appealing to a number of people. How much is it? I don't remember. It is only $3 on full price, and right now it is $1.94 USD. So for that price, it's got some good jokes in there. And certainly the combat system is a lot better developed and actually really fun to play around with. I was having a blast with the different skills and the different combos of them. I think it's kind of a lot of skills to digest, especially... Oh, did you hear that? Net crack. Wow. I've been too locked in on my gooning. All of the different skills are slightly overwhelming, especially when I didn't know I could scroll through it, but they were really fun to play with, and they all do really interesting, like, big, over-the-top moves. It was cool to see the effects of, and then combining them with the team. I mean, I was really enjoying the combat system, and I certainly felt like I was really strong and powerful, and like I was the main character. So a little bit of a power fantasy game. And also definitely, like, I think Ground Spices said earlier, it's a bit of like a one-shot them or they one-shot you kind of dynamic, which is fun. I like it. And it's not super common, I think, in games that I play. And so I enjoyed having something different to engage with in the combat system. Now, as far as the visuals go, I think for the most part, it's a really big visual upgrade. I like the new 3D style. Some of the maps you need to, like, have the images actually pop up into 3D like the movie theater map. For the most part, it actually works really well. And your battle sprites and your enemy sprites and all of that looks way better and more polished and unique. And it's fun to look at. It's also an interesting contrast with the narrative because it's more like kind of children's book kind of vibe, like silly cartoon kind of vibe. And then you have this other subject matter that you're dealing with and sometimes seriousness, and it's certainly a lighthearted game, but then there's some more serious stuff under the surface, and I like how you've shown that through the artwork. I think that the cutscenes are also a really cool addition, and they up the stakes and the impact of certain scenes. I think they're a little bit hard to follow sometimes, which is partially due to the way that you visually stylized them. You've kind of got like a messy visual style going on, and if you post this in like the UX subreddit or whatever, like you'd probably get blasted for this and for some of your menu designs. But I don't know, it's also got that indie charm to it, that it's not all polished and put together. I don't have that much of a problem with it. Luckily, I don't have any sort of disabilities, so I'm able to play with it like this, but I imagine the way that you've got your UI designed is certainly going to be a turnoff for some people in terms of, readability or accessibility or, how you navigate all of this and whatnot. So maybe color coding some of these things, making the font easier to read or a little bit bigger, all of that might be a good thing to do if you are so inclined. I really like all of the music. The only music that I didn't think was fitting was the rap in the convenience store, mostly because it didn't sound like it was coming from the convenience store. It felt like an overlay, which then it just felt like I was listening to a rap song, which it wasn't like the worst thing I'd ever heard in gaming. I like the rap song. It fits really good on the title screen, but in the convenience store, it got a little grating because I have to spend so much time in there in the shop planning stuff out and whatnot. But otherwise, the songs all fit really well. It would be cool maybe if there were some more song changes when like a scene goes from a certain vibe and it shifts to a different vibe. If the song would shift with it, would be cool. But I think they all fit for the most part. now I'm just jumping from place to place. I think the side quests were really good. Also, there's a lot of reason to explore, even if a lot of the time it was like, for the lost dog, go find my lost dog. You go up to the dog, you found me, go to my master for the reward. You know, it's not super built out and developed, but at least it's something else to do besides just grinding enemies. I got really far in the game without having to grind any enemies, which I really appreciate, because I hate grinding enemies, even though your combat system's fun. I like how quickly I felt like I was able to get through and get to the bosses. So that was well done, in my opinion. I think the bottom line is that a lot of, if you like this game or not, comes down to if you like its style. And it's not my first choice. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the jokes in here. Or in some of the like poetic kind of writing or narrative. But I also think I don't think it's bad, right? I just think it's appealing to somebody different from myself, and that doesn't make it bad. It's just maybe not my thing. But I still found ways to enjoy it. Despite that, even particularly with the combat system, I really enjoyed that. And then same with the art style. I think it's going to be an immediate, someone sees it and they're like, hell no. And someone sees it and they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I do think it's the kind of, informality of the art style, though, is a little bit more attuned to people not liking it. I don't think it has a wide appeal, just because it's not like polished, which is what a lot of people are used to. But I think that as far as like a fun, artsy, you know, from your mind DIY indie game, that's the feeling it's got, like super DIY little guy kind of game. And I like that stuff. I'm a big fan of Jack King Spooner, and his games kind of have this same artsy visual style where sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on or it's not perfectly polished, and I think it looks cool some of the time. So there's parts of this game that I really do like, and then there's parts of it that I don't. Mostly the writing, like especially in the messages, like most of these didn't really work for me, but I appreciate what they're trying to do. Did you learn a life lesson? No, not really. But who knows? By the end of the game, maybe there is some sort of life lesson. It seemed like we were sort of hitting on something there with the gang of cats coming up to him and the cat going, I just want a friend, and nobody will be my friend because of my name. There's probably some way you could wrap it up and have there be a life lesson. But certainly right now it's more of like a fun, lighthearted game, and that's fine with me. So, yeah, let's wrap it up here. I appreciate everybody who came to the stream. And if you liked what you saw, make sure to check out NECRONOMICAT on Steam. There's a link in the description of this video. It's currently 35% off. And if you do end up buying it and checking it out, feel free to join the ToastyTime Discord. If you're not already, there's a link in the description of the live stream as well. And share your thoughts on the game, share your progress on it. I love to see people engaging in the games that I talk about, because ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm hoping that these live streams will get the devs a little more exposure. I want to thank everybody who is here, and if you have been here and I missed your name, I'm sorry. I appreciate you watching it all. But everybody who's here right now at the end, thank you so much. Al Borland, Amai Guri, Marquis of Labyrinth, Some Randev, Mr. Dapperton, the dev of the game, Captain Rumia, Ground Spices, Dr. Dacky. Also, thank you, Dr. Dacky, for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. I know Torbert Studios had to head out, but thank you so much. Meepo. And anybody else who was lurking in the chat, or the VOD watchers, love you VOD watchers. I'll never forget about you. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. New videos coming soon. I've got like 2 or 3. I got like 3 different videos in the works right now. So stay tuned for that. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, guys. Stream's ending in 3, 2, 1.